know what's so crazy right now? The comments I've been getting when I made a video, these folks, especially the white liberal, think I'm supposed to give a fuck about the Haitian and the TPS. Man, I am an American citizen. I'm not Haitian. I'm not on TPS. Just because we have the same skin color, I'm a little bit browner than most of them, but still, that doesn't make us the same race. I am not black and brown. I'm not a person of color, and I'm not African American. I am a foundational black American who was born in the United States. I'm not Somalis. I'm not Haitian. I'm not Jamaican. I was born and raised in the United States. My parents are foundational black Americans. These white liberals all over the internet saying, what are you talking about? You're all black and brown. I'm not fucking black and brown. I'm a black American. When I fought for this country, I didn't fight for Africa. So I'm not an African American. I am a black American, a proud American. Just because I look like some of the Haitians, it doesn't mean a fucking thing, man. Temporary means temporary, and that's all to it.
I feel like
The reason why we are not joining in with these people is because we don't need to join in with these people. We just don't. And we don't want to join in with these people. These people have said so many things about Black Americans. It's just unexcusable. And we're not falling for it. The Somalians did that. Somalians says, well, Black kids don't even know their fathers. Okay? And then turned around and wanted us to coalition with them to help them out, to benefit them. No. Cubans did the same thing. Oh, talked about Black Americans. We don't want to be connected to Black Americans. Turned around and did the same thing the Somalians did. And we say to them, no, we're not supporting them. We're not grouping up with them. No, we're not going to do it. Then came along Mexicans. And they wanted us to team up with them after they were being deported, after we told them exactly what was going on. They didn't believe us. And then they wanted us to start a Black and brown coalition. We said no. And now we've got the Haitians who come over here and say so many ill things about Black people and then want us to team up with them. My thing is that when you come to America, know what you're coming to. Know what country you're coming to. America has been pegged as one of the most racist country in global history, in this world's history. Know what you're doing when you come over here. Don't be stuck on stupid, like a lot of these Haitians are, like a lot of these Somalians are, like a lot of these Cubans are, like a lot of these Mexicans are. We told you not to drink the poison, and you did. We told you not to drink the Kool-Aid, and you did. Regardless of whatever we said, we told you. We've been in this country 400 years. We've been what I call Ghostbusters for years. That means when shit hits the fan, people call on Black people. These Ghostbusters are people we don't associate with for the most part. The people that you're associating with or you're trying to be akin to in America, we call them Ghostbusters. Meaning that these are people we don't associate with. And this is not for all white people. The white people know we associate with, they know who they are. But we don't associate with the Ghostbusters. We are not a Ghostbusters. These people we don't know, we don't associate with, they don't want to know us, and we don't want to know them. And those are MAGA people. You think we are the Ghostbusters every time something comes up? Who do you call? Ghostbusters? We're not Ghostbusters anymore. We're not helping people. We don't care if you stay here. We don't care if you leave here. We just don't care. And we've always been that way. Always been that way. We're delineating ourselves on purpose because you immigrants coming here, you don't seem to get it. You want to come up here and build your image off of black people. Duh. You think we're going to sit around and support you people? Haitians, Somalians, Mexicans, Cubans, Caribbeans? And you come over here with this notion that you're going to be better than black people? No, you're not. Black people have a 2.1 trillion GDP purchasing power in this world, in America. Nigeria as a whole country has 2.1. Germany has 2.1. Mexico has about 2.2, 2.3. That's a whole country. Black Americans are a country within a country. If we were a nation, we would be the 10th largest nation in this world. Understand that. Two things you don't come over here and do as immigrants. One, you do not talk about people with 2.1 trillion purchasing power. You just don't. You don't come over here and talk about black Americans when black Americans are the only allies you have in America. You don't come over here and talk about the global super culture. Do you understand that? Everybody tries to mimic black Americans all over this world. Now, why would you not use your common sense and say, we can't go over there and talk about black Americans? They have a 2.1 trillion purchasing power. They're a global super culture. We're going to get our butts and our asses in a sling if we do that. And that's what you see now. Black people are not down for it. Understand what country you're coming to. Just don't leave everything in Haiti and then come over to America and think everything is going to be all right, because it doesn't. It's not going to be all right because they don't like you. They don't like black people. They don't like brown people. They were just waiting to get rid of you. The administration was waiting just to get rid of you. You guys, they were telling you you're eating cats and dogs, which we didn't believe in Ohio. But they stuck to that because they wanted to get rid of you. They've said something bad about every immigrant that come over here. Cubans didn't understand that Obama tried to bridge the gap between Cuba and America. And Trump was going to overturn that, change that as soon as he got in office, because he didn't want to do, he wanted to change everything that Obama and Biden did. And Cubans didn't recognize that. They were just waiting for them to do something that they didn't like, and that's what it was. Mexico didn't understand that either when they came over here. Oh, it's the economy. We're voting for the economy. You're voting against your own self-interest. Every group of immigrants come over here, and this is why we delineate from these people, because you vote against your own best interest. And then you're calling on black people to support you. We can't do it. We can't have you vote against your own best interest and then ask for black people to come to your give you support. We can't do it. We don't want to do it. We're tired. That's why we're delineating. That's why we are delineating from you people. Let's go on to the next video. You guys gotta cowboy up. You gotta come over here and have some sense, do some research.
Like with this whole TPS thing, there's some confusion that is going back and forth between Haitians and Black Americans. I saw this one lady who made a video saying that Black Americans think that all Haitians are being deported and that all Haitians were on TPS. And, she saw some black comments some comments from Black Americans saying good riddance, goodbye, see you later, stuff like that. All Black Americans are not, Black Americans, generally speaking, okay, I can pretty much guarantee you are not under the impression that all Haitians in America are being deported. That would be a very, very far-fetched thought. Okay. I'm pretty sure most people are not. Now, there might be some stupid folks that think that they are all getting deported, but that most people, I'm sure, are not under the impression. And also, most people are not happy because because certain people are being deported. They're not happy about it. Most people, honestly, not to sound apathetic, but most people really just don't care. Most people would not have cared either way. So if they kept TPS, nobody would have said anything. Nobody would have been thinking about it. And if they ended TPS, then a lot of people are like, okay, well, whatever. Because it doesn't really affect them. So they're not. But I mean, to say that Black Americans are just collectively celebrating and happy that all Haitians are being deported is very, first of all, you're spreading division, further division that is just not true. That's like a form of propaganda. That's not true. All Black people are just not out here celebrating Haitians being deported. Like, it's just like, the beef ain't never really been that serious. Whatever beef we ever did have going back and forth, it was never that serious. Like, obviously, like, I've even made videos about, Haitians and other immigrants that make ignorant comments about Black Americans, talking about how, we're lazy and they work harder than us and how we're all on welfare and, bullshit like that. Because as Black Americans, we do see that type of rhetoric all the time. I mean, with Haitians and with other Black diaspora folks. I mean, they all do it. They all say it. They all are disrespectful towards us. But I wouldn't say that the beef has ever been to the point where we all just out here in the streets celebrating somebody else's demise. And even though I'm pretty sure if something were to happen to us, that people probably would be celebrating. But anyways, that's another day for another story.
This is a problem. Africans, our Africans, brothers and sisters, Haitians, Somalians, Cubans, Mexicans. Let me tell you something. We've been judged by the best racist people in this world. We've heard their opinions for over 400 years. We've heard them. The best, the most racist people in this world. Do you think we give a damn about what Haitians think about us? Do you think we give a damn what Cubans, Mexicans, or Caribbeans think about us, or Somalians think about us? We don't care, because we know that we cannot be deported. And all you people out here, like I said before, understand what country you're coming to. People act like we are the saviors. We are not your saviors, and we don't want to be your saviors. We don't want it. We've been saviors for long enough for everybody who comes in here. That includes Asians as well, certain Asians. I won't say all Asians, but certain Asians, yes. Haitians, Somalians, Mexican, Cubans, Caribbeans, we are not your saviors. Don't look at us as being your saviors. We are not. We're done with that work. It's over. We're thinking about our own community and building our own community. Before you guys got here, you came over here and you got grants, you got money, you got welfare, you got Medicaid. You come over to America, and then you talk about Americans getting Medicaid and Medicare and food stamps. And we are not the most populous group that is getting that. It's white people. So I just don't understand that people want to come over here and talk about Black people and then piggyback on the support of Black people by Black people. Make it make sense. I don't get it. You guys can be mad all you want. It's not going to help. We are delineating ourselves from you, all immigrants. We can't help you. We went through 400 years of struggle, over 400 years of struggle to get where we are. And what I think it is jealousy. It's enviousness. That's all it is. Jealousy and enviousness. That's all it is. Because you know you cannot obtain what we've obtained in America. You don't even have enough time. They're getting rid of y'all now. You don't have enough time. They're getting rid of y'all now. You can't be the Michael Jordans. You can't be the Oprah Winfreys. You can't be the Beyoncés. You can't have the kind of arts that we have in America. Nobody's going to mimic your culture as being an Haitian or Somalian or Cuban or Mexican. Nobody wants to mimic your culture. A lot of you are just pissed off because you can't obtain black excellence in America. And you're jealous. And you're envious of black people. But guess what? We don't care what you are. We ain't hearing you. We're delineating ourselves from you. And if you want to get something right, if any of your people come into this country, you better do two things. Not talk about people, black people that can't be deported, and don't talk about the global super culture, which is black people. That's a mistake that you guys are making, and it's not working for you. Every immigrant that has done that, and Somalians, Cubans, Mexicans, Caribbeans, Haitians, or Asians, all going back to their own country, or they're suffering here in America. So, two things you don't do. Don't talk about the superculture, the global superculture, and don't talk about people who can't be deported. Let's watch the rest of the clips.
Or another story for another day, whatever. You know what I mean.
And to that girl who got up on that podcast and tried to call Black Americans dirty.
Usually I stay out of grown folks' business, but like the good old Haitians would say, "Ntende un bagay mouillé," which means I heard something and it triggered me, right? Here's the issue that I have with this. Number one, it went from one person disrespecting a collective, which is wrong, to you responding to that, or to this young lady responding to that and clapping back at that, and then doing the very same thing that pissed her off, which...
Look, we're going to clap back. Don't come over here and think that we're not going to clap back in our own country. What's wrong with you people? What's wrong with you Haitian people that think you can come over here and talk about the superculture? That come over here and talk about people who have 2.1 trillion in GDP? We would be the 10th largest nation in the world if we are a nation within a nation. Y'all don't get it. You say clap back. Yeah, we're going to clap back. We are a prideful people. You think we're going to let people come over here from Haiti, one of the poorest countries in the Caribbean, and talk about black people? Yeah, we're going to clap back. Let's hear what else he has to stupid to say.
Was disrespecting, again, a collective. This type of conversation is something that sets us back decades and centuries, to be honest.
It sets you back. We're in our country. I don't know what you're talking about, set us back. We're in our country. I'm sorry. You're not in your country. It sets you back.
When non-black people see us, see blacks, they are not distinguishing between, oh, this person is Haitian American, this person is American, this person is Haitian, this person is Jamaican, this person is a black Latina. No, they're not seeing that.
Yes, they are seeing that. When it comes to the paperwork, they're seeing that. That's why they're getting rid of TPS. They are seeing it. We're not harassed by We're not harassed by ICE. And if we do get caught up in the crosshairs, guess what? They can go back to our paperwork, like they can go back to yours. They know the difference. They know the difference.
They're just seeing black. Calm down.
Yeah, calm down because you don't sound too smart. Calm down, you don't count. Why do you think they're getting rid of TPS? Oh, they're going to identify you. And it doesn't take long for them to identify you. All they have to do is go to your paperwork. Where's your paperwork? Where's your citizenship paper? Let us see your birth certificate. Let us see any immigration papers you have. Oh, they know the difference. Believe me.
So it's disappointing that this type of conversation is happening, especially on the World Wide Web. It's crazy. It's bananas that is 2026 and we're still doing this.
And stop saying we. We need to stop doing this. No, you need to stop doing this. You guys got on Haitians, Somalians, Mexicans, Cubans, got on the World Wide Web and start talking about black people. This is why black people are clapping back at y'all and saying, we don't want y'all here. So think of something else, because we ain't running with that either.
Other thing that I want to address is the fact that the sister here talked about the civil rights movement in America. And if it wasn't for the civil rights movement in America, then we would not have rights and advocacy in America, which is true. It's really true. She's not lying about it. The issue, though, is that it's really underrated or undiscovered or something that's not widely talked about, the contributions of Haitians in America.
Who cares? We don't care about your contributions. Before you come over here, you look at blacks' contributions. Look at black contribution in America. We don't care about your contributions. You got a country. We got a country. So what do we care about your contributions? 100, 200, I don't care if it's 400 years ago. We don't care. You guys are always talking about the same old thing. Haiti's contribution. Yeah, we don't give a damn about Haiti's contributions in America. We know what our contributions are. We don't care about your contributions. We just don't care. So think of something else to say. We're tired of hearing about Haiti's contributions. They get rid of y'all.
That contributed to the civil rights movement. Are you okay? It was not just black Americans that contributed to the civil rights movement.
Well, why aren't you here in numbers then? Why are black people's here in number before the civil rights movement? We don't care about you guys' contribution to the civil rights movement. That's majority black, foundational black Americans. We don't care. Think of something else to say.
Do you understand that our ancestors were on a ship and it landed and we were dispersed and distributed all type of places? Are you aware of that?
Yeah, we're aware of it. We're aware of it. But we were shipped to America. We were shipped to America, not you. You were shipped to Haiti. There's a big difference. You're not like us. And stop trying to piggyback off of black Americans. This is what we're tired of. And this is why we're delineating ourselves from you. We're not Haitian. We're black Americans. We've been here for over 400 years. We don't care about what you think.
It's so agitating. Black Americans were not the only people that contributed to the civil rights movement in America. Haitians also contributed to the civil rights movement in America.
Who cares? Who cares whether you contributed to the civil rights movement? We were the majority who contributed to the civil rights movement. It wasn't for us talking to our government and passing laws. This is so irritating about it. Now, Haitians, we contributed to the civil rights movement. We built America. No, you did not build America. You are not foundational Black Americans. I'm sorry. We don't care if you contributed to the civil rights movement. We were the majority out there fighting. Look back further than civil rights 60 years ago. Wasn't that many of y'all out there? But look back 400 years ago and see who did all the hard work to get to that point.
I just had to go and run a list for you guys because y'all might not understand. Like, you know that. Do you understand that there were Haitians in like Baltimore?
I'm going to have to cut her off because this is a problem. I'm going to wind this up. These people simply don't understand. They want to be a part of Black Americans so bad that they will come up with any excuse to say, we are part of Black America. No, you're not. Most of your people came over here after the civil rights movement, and we don't give a damn what you contributed. What, 10, 11, 20 of y'all? You guys weren't the ones that pushed the bill. You were not. We pushed the bill, foundational Black Americans. So you can sit there and spew out all these excuses of why you want to be Black American or why you want to be in America. We're not buying it as foundational Black Americans. We're just not buying it. Think of another excuse. Stop using us as a scapegoat. Stop trying to piggyback off of our movement for 400 years. This is what we don't like about people coming to this country. Somalians said the same thing. Oh, we're God's people. No, you're not. We were the chosen ones. No, you're not. Haitians. It's a serious problem when you come over here. Again, this is the last thing I'm going to say. Do not come over here and try to piggyback off of Black Americans, foundational Black Americans. Do not come over here and talk about the superculture, the global superculture. And do not come over here and talk about people who can't be deported. And I bet you this woman here can be deported. And I'll leave it at that. Please subscribe to the channel for more information about Haitians versus Black people. And it's not really Haitians versus Black people because we don't give a damn about any of you immigrants. None of y'all. That's why we're delineating ourselves from all immigrants. All. Don't matter who you are, don't matter where you live in America, you live in Haiti, we don't care. Bite on that for a while.